Alright guys, I thought I would do something a little bit different this week and do a full week of meals. Starting with tonight, we are doing homemade Arby's. We have some Arby's curly fries that I'm just getting into the oven, and I'm going to preheat the meat in the microwave because you barely need to cook it once it's in the oven. We have our Hawaiian rolls in our pan. This is 10, and honestly, that's probably enough. So, let me just go ask Ian if he wants some of these. He may not. Alright, Ian has requested turkey sandwiches, so we have more of these rolls. I'm going to do 6 for Seth and 4 for me. And I'm just going to cut these in half. Alright, sandwiches are ready. I'm putting cheese on mine because I'm disgusting apparently. We're gonna eat this part. To our melted butter, we're gonna add garlic powder. A good amount.
We're essentially just, butter is just the vehicle to get the garlic powder on there. There should be more garlic powder than butter.
Something like that. And you just...
How come the cheese ones get first bit on the garlic butter?
Oh yeah, it's his birthday today.
Do you add extra garlic powder on the top when you're done with the butter?
No, usually I don't.
Why not?
Because the last time I did that, the garlic burned.
Oh.
And I don't want the garlic to burn. Let's get it through the corners. I'm about to make your supper, honey. I'm gonna make you turkey. Ian's dinner.
Don't shove them in your house.
Alright, here you go, bub. Here we are just plating up. And remember, mine have cheese. Seth's do not. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut these through. They were heated perfectly. Have ye old Arby's sauce here. And ketchup. Alright, here's mine. I don't really care for Arby's sauce. So I'm just gonna use some ketchup. And that is dinner tonight for Seth's birthday dinner. Happy Tuesday. Hi. We are doing breakfast for dinner tonight. We're going to do waffles. This is what we're going to use. I have 2 waffle makers. This is my OG one here, my little Dash cutie. And then this is a set. This is the winter fall set. Costco has the spring set. I don't have it. So these are all pumpkins and gingerbreads and snowflakes. I have Christmas tree. I've shown these before. It has a heart, and it also just has a regular one and then a regular one that goes on. So we're going to do a regular today. I am just following the package instructions. Just your mix, oil, egg, and we add vanilla. And it's really good. This is probably our favorite pancake mix that we get. Oh yeah, and you have to add a little bit of water as well. And we're going to whisk this up. I had to add a couple tablespoons of flour because the mixture was just really thin. It is better. And I always add a little bit of cinnamon or apple pie spice, but we don't have any currently. Just for a little flavor. Or we really like maple extract as well. Right. These are heated. I usually put a plate under, but I ain't gotta fuss with it today. And I usually use the 1/3 cup measurement. You can literally usually tell, like, try not to overflow it. That's about all it needs. Get that one going, and then we'll get this one going. They are ready. A little bit more in that one. They don't cook for too incredibly long. We'll get a plate for this though, because that drives me nuts. Alright, and here we go. And I'm going to go get what we're going to have and show you guys what we're going to have with. Sometimes you got to push them down if you aren't familiar with these. These are about ready to check. We have regular sausage links that we get from Costco. And we have these French toast maple ones I'm going to make to try for Melody. Done. And done. You just get these off rather nicely here. And I always leave them on like a grate to cool. Alright, we've got the French toast meatballs, and we're making more because we've just nibbled on these. These are delicious. A ton of waffles. Eggs cooking, and I'll show you our plates when we're done. Alright, we are starting dinner a little early tonight. I have a little rascal this way. I have a little rascal behind me eating some frozen strawberries in a little mesh type thing. And he lets me know when they're all done. But tonight we're doing pork and potatoes. I'm going to do skillet potatoes with garlic and onions. Oh my goodness. He is letting me know. And this knife is not very sharp. Oh yeah. And this is the little gadget that we use. It still has some strawberry in it, but very highly rated off of Amazon. These are different than the ones 3 pieces, and you can lift that up to push the food higher. These are different than the ones that we had when Ian was a baby. It's 3 parts, comes in a 2-pack. I recommend. And these come in 3 different sizes. This is the smallest size to where he can't get a whole lot out of it. Highly recommend. We're just gonna chop up some onion with a butter knife, if you will. Here are the potatoes going. The pork's about to go in the oven, but in here we have the potatoes, the onions. We have salt, pepper, extra virgin olive oil, and then kind of over, almost when it's done cooking, we have the Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse. So we're almost out of that one. Then we have the Big Mama backup one. This is dinner tonight. This is Ian's plate. He is not the biggest fan of pork and potatoes, but it works. He eats it. Daddy's plate and Mommy's plate. Alright guys, it's about noon and I am starting dinner early today. I just want to get the chicken cooked. That way it's going to be ready and we can have a quicker dinner this evening. But I'm just going to season it with salt, pepper, some garlic, and then some roasted garlic and herb. These are pretty big pieces. I wish we had I do have a grinder. I'm going to grind this up because these are really big pieces and I don't like to bite into it. Garlic, salt, spices. Sweet red pepper, natural flavor. Spices. Alright, Logan is mad. He needs to go down for a nap, but I got out my good old Cuisinart grinder that my mother-in-law gave me. This is gonna go in the oven at 400 for about 20 minutes, and then we'll check it and we'll see, probably more like 30, 35 minutes. Chicken is done and it looks so delicious. Now I'm gonna cut it up. It's about 1:30. I've been on the phone with a friend, just chit-chatting away about Ian's birthday. I'm gonna cut it up. I don't know if I'm gonna dice it or cut it into, I'm probably just gonna dice it smaller pieces, shred it. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna cut it up and put it away for later. All right, we're prepping dinner. It's about 4:30. So in here I did the can. I'm not doing frozen today just because it's so much quicker to do not frozen. Corn, green beans, carrots, and peas. I left a little bit in each can to do other dishes with. I'm about to add 2 cans of cream and chicken soup, and then I also have salt, pepper, and I'm gonna add garlic in here as well. So in here I've got the 2 cans of chicken broth, and I added some 2 cans of cream of chicken. I added about a half a cup of chicken broth just to make it a little bit more thinner. It's very thick. And the 3 chicken breasts, I went ahead and put all 3 in. We're gonna put it in this casserole dish and layer it with croissants on top. I had to get out my big Bertha dish here because it wasn't going to fit in the Pyrex, but I literally just unraveled some crescent rolls and just laid them on top. And you literally just cook this per crescent roll instruction. So I'm going to cook it about 350, actually, to make it a little bit longer cook, for about 15 minutes. Just so it heats everything through, and I'll show you dinner when it's done, guys. You guys, this smells amazing. Here is dinner, stuffing, and pot pie bake. It looks delicious.
Ian totally glossed over my